can tell this is gonna be so good. My name is Bria Banks, and I'm the farm manager at Zebra Wellness Farm just outside of Philadelphia. We grow about 40 different crops, largely veggies, but we're always getting requests for fruit, so this is our first year we established some fruit. And unlike normal farms, it's located in the parking lot of Lankenau Medical Center's hospital.
I had this idea because I had heard that Michelle Obama at the White House was redoing the garden and using it as an educational tool with local school children. So we have this beautiful campus with all this acreage, and I said, if the White House can do it, we can do it. And that sort of became a rallying cry, and this is what resulted from that.
The hospital has identified 40 patients who have food security needs. It could be due to financial reasons, it could be due to medical reasons. They physically can't go out, they don't live near a grocery store. We have a few food deserts in our area. So those patients are delivered a bag of food bi-weekly, and in the bag comes a sheet saying what's in the bag to identify the crops so they know what they're getting. And then attached to that is also tip sheets for each one of the crops, like what health benefits it's going to give you, storage benefits, how to prepare it, and then a recipe.
We have incorporated into our programming a resident elective where doctors in training can come and learn about the process of growing food and see it go to patients.
Food is medicine and is part of the clinical experience. Honestly, I don't believe physicians get a lot of training in nutrition in medical school, so I think we're augmenting, the experiences that they have when they're out in the real world.
We probably produce on average about 4,000 pounds of food. All of that produce is given away to our patients. Farm is run as part of, under the Lankenau Hospital Foundation. It is a 501c3, completely philanthropic organization that will fund the farm. It actually funds our health education center too. And donors will come all of the time just because they want to help people with their food security issues. We are actually looking to expand the idea of the farm for a rooftop garden at one of our other satellite facilities.
We even were able to feed during the pandemic. We delivered the food to the patients at their homes when they couldn't come to the hospital. So I think that's been one thing. And the other thing has been the response of the community. Everyone can relate to this farm. Everyone can relate to food. And I'm kind of amazed at how many people still come and they want to know about it. They want to know how they could duplicate it. So I think that's been the other gratifying thing, is just how much recognition we've gotten for doing this.
Bria and Maureen are here and joining us at the table. So I want to go back to the point that was just being discussed at the end of that tape. The effect that we have on each other and our communities, and the response that you're getting, and he was talking about people trying to duplicate it now. Talk about that, you guys. Talk about the effect that this has not only on your community, but on other communities.
I think it's pretty evident. The energy emanates. People come and visit our space and they immediately think, okay, these are the ideas you had. I see that. I want to go replicate that, even just at home. So I think
everyone can do this. You can do this in local schools' windowsill or their after-school program. Any person can do this. If you ask, people will let you. You could do it in your backyard. It will change your life if you start learning where your food comes from and caring about the quality of your food, right?
Absolutely. Speaking of after school, there's education included with this program. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Lankenau Medical Center has been committed to education, all ages. We have a health education center of which the farm is part. We have school children that come starting in kindergarten and they go up through high school. We do Food is Justice. We'll do young, seed explorers, things like that. But to see a student who's never been on a farm pull a carrot out and look at it and say, can I eat it? And we're like, wash it first.
I've been working with kids and on school food for decades.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing. I've seen kids write poems and draw pictures to the vegetables as if the vegetables could read them and see them and feel them.
Absolutely.
So you guys know wonderful halos, those little mandarins, the delicious little things, right? The little wonderful halos. They're amazing, right? They're delicious. You know what else is delicious about them? They're giving you guys $10,000.